Manchester United have been knocked out of the FA Cup by Fulham. Full time, it ended 1-1. Extra time done, penalties, boom. Fulham winning by 4 goals to 3. Welcome to this channel, United Matters channel it is. It was Calvin Bassey in the 45th plus 1 minute, and then Bruno Fernandes leveled the game 26 minutes into the second half. And since that goal of Bruno Fernandes, it really never went ahead to see to it that another ball went ahead to obviously cross the line. So smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on the stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rock and David is my name, and hope you guys are really having fun. But I know United fans are really pissed off. But if you watched my match preview, I told you that all I see is this game going to penalties, because I knew to it that our bench was not all that good, and I saw to it that all we could get from the bench was Chido Obi Martin, Garnacho, Lindelof, Casemiro, and Aiden Heaven. And if we had Mason Mount, Amadi Diallo, the Dogus of this world, the Lisandro Martinez around, it would have gone ahead to be a different kind of prediction from me altogether, because I knew to it that Fulham only had like 2 players out, and they could obviously sustain the 90 minutes and then extra time, you know. But finally, United has been knocked out on penalties, and I really like the way we played today. When you look at how we started the first half, we played really very well. I think we never had clear-cut chances in the first half, but in the second half, we obviously had chances. You know, we had chances in there for you. We had one of Chido Obi Martin where he went ahead of Lewis Power and shield off Calvin Bassey, and Calvin Bassey was a little bit trying to obviously hold on to Chido Obi Martin, and he really unsettled him into the shooting position and shot that ball wide. We had the chance of Garnacho, Chido Obi Martin, beautiful. What would have gone ahead to be his beautiful finish was obviously denied by Lenny Bernardino into the mix. And I remember the commentator saying that he could make the headlines. Obviously, he would have gone ahead to make the headlines into that game. And by the way, Chido Obi Martin has been really very impressive. And all I want to request from United fans is don't call for this guy to start games. You know, let him come in through and really play in more minutes. Like today, they brought him on and he played like 30 minutes. And then the 30 minutes. He played like a full hour onto that pitch. And in the next game we're going to be playing on Thursday, I would like to see him come off the bench and play close to 20-30 minutes. And his minutes will obviously go on increasing, because I don't want to see this lad starting a game, because I know what it means to start a game. And look at the first half, we couldn't obviously create anything for him. And in those minutes he was on, he obviously got one chance. And that's why I've always told you that the problem of Manchester United is not that we don't have forwards that can obviously cross that ball or put at the back of the net, but the creativity. And you saw to it that when Joshua Zirkzee drops deep, he creates chances for a player known as Alejandro Garnacho. You understand? So Chido Obi Martin interplay was really great, and I know for me, he has been my man of the match. And I know you people will obviously come and tell me who you think your man of the match has been. But for me, it is none other than Chido Obi Martin. So that's what we got from that game. Bruno Fernandes again on target, you know. But for the very first time, I think I've liked that build-up of the goal, you know. You saw to it that Garnacho, we win the ball, play into Garnacho. Dallo beats the offside trap of Fulham. Garnacho plays him in, then a pullback, and Bruno makes an in run, and then it's a 2-1 back run, you know, and he obviously creates space for himself to obviously hit that ball into the back of the net. That is Bruno Fernandes for you. And obviously, although he has gone ahead to score that, I think there are moments where he would have gone ahead to obviously find himself in a position of not really shooting, you know, but he went ahead to shoot. But One other credit to Bruno Fernandes, there is a pass he really went ahead, obviously, try to find out Chido Obi Martin, but the first touch of Chido Obi Martin was not really great. You understand? So I loved everything that Bruno did, though I think he would have gone ahead, obviously, acting more senior, more as a senior player to give us more control of that game. When you look at that game, it means that we've been knocked out and there is no chance of us using the FA Cup to obviously see ourselves playing into Europe next season, meaning that the only way out to see ourselves playing in Europe is United winning the UEFA Europa League. That is it. So Thursday marks yet another start or another commencement of a campaign to obviously go ahead and play in Europe. And I know we'll put up a battle. I like the way we play today. And if at all you can obviously transfer that performance into Spain on Thursday, I think we can get a result like a draw down there and then get the game to Old Trafford the next Thursday and try to knock out that team. So before we obviously get anywhere near coming to the end of this video, I have certain things to talk about in here, and these were the stats. 20 shots by Man United, 12 shots by Fulham, 9 shots on target by Man United, Fulham had 5, 40% ball possession by Man United, Fulham had 60% ball possession, 451 passes completed by Manchester United, 663 passes completed by Manchester United. 70% passing accuracy and 87% passing accuracy. 10 fouls by Man United, 13 fouls by Fulham. 1 yellow card to Man United and 2 yellow cards to Fulham. 0 red cards to both teams and 1 offside to Man United and 2 offsides to the side of Fulham. 5 corners to Man United and 8 corners to the side of Fulham. So Fulham gathered more passes than us, and this is what I went ahead to obviously tell the manager or really advise onto him that for me, I'm not bothered on how we play. Let's survive. And I told you after winning the game of Ipswich, I know we survived relegation and there is nothing that is obviously going to keep us out of the Premier League, meaning that we should focus more onto the UEFA Europa League. Where we ended the Premier League, we just need 2 more wins, and I know we are gonna get those wins in the next coming days, and we will obviously be safe. So let's concentrate on the UEFA Europa League and think of next season. The good thing is that United is already working with their transfers. The Osimhen are coming in through and so on and so forth, and we are really gonna be having a very good preseason, and that's when I would love to see how Amorim wants to obviously get us into his typical style of play. So guys, that's it. Ruben Amorim knocked out. Remember, we've been the defending champions, and for Erik ten Hag, he played 2 consecutive finals of the FA Cup. 2023, 2024, he played into those finals, and Ruben Amorim hasn't even gotten a chance to see himself go through. Even in the Carabao Cup, he was knocked out. FA Cup, he has been knocked out. Now, we are waiting in for the UEFA Europa League on Thursday. What the result is obviously going to be in Spain at Real Sociedad. But I think we can surpass Real Sociedad and see to it that we do lots of things in the next round. But it's not going to be an easy game. And I think today, Andre Onana has looked good, and I can give him a 7 out of 10. Lenny Yoro, 7.5 out of 10. Delete, 9 out of 10. He looked great and solid. You know, even when you felt like his tank was empty and was naked, there is a run he made to obviously stop Robinson from obviously going into the final third of the pitch. You go to Harry Maguire, I'm giving him an 8 out of 10. You give me Harry Maguire. I think that I'm done with the back 3. Dallo, 7.5 out of 10 with a beautiful assist for the equalizer in the 71st minute, and he really locked down every player. The Ahmad Traorés of this world and whoever was brought in that side, he went ahead to obviously stop them. I'm giving him a 7.5. Then Mazraoui, obviously he takes away a 7.5 out of 10. Ugarte, 7 out of 10. Eriksson, 6.5 out of 10. Then Bruno Fernandes, an 8.5 out of 10, and for that penalty he took, I really felt like it was really great. Then Rasmus Højlund, 6.5 out of 10. Zexi, 8 out of 10 for me. Talking of Chido Obi Martin, 9.5 out of 10 for me. He's my man of the match. I don't know who your man of the match is, but I take Chido Obi Martin. Garnacho, 7.5 out of 10. I think he was really very wasteful, and his decision making really lacked a lot into this game, you know. And this is my problem with Garnacho. When the manager benches him a lot, he gets back to where I want him to be, being unselfish and improving on his end product. But when the manager trusts him again, he gets selfish again. That's my problem with Alejandro Garnacho. Then Haven, 7.5 out of 10. Lindelof, 7 out of 10. Casemiro, 8 out of 10. Looked solid when obviously came onto the pitch. So we are out. I'm calling for your reactions into the comment section below, and continue to subscribe to this channel so as don't miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. And Rokan David remains my name. We are obviously going to be returning back with more news and stories about Manchester United as far as the next tape for Manchester United is really concerned. I know lots of people have gone ahead to speak out a lot, and I know the manager of Manchester United has also gone ahead to speak out, and I think I'll obviously sum it up in the next video. But who missed penalties? It is Lindelof and Joshua Zexi. That is it. Joshua Zexi scored the winner when you're obviously knocking out Arsenal. This time round, he hasn't been able to obviously get United the next round in there. Then Lindelof has also missed, and the draws have been really taken. If United had gone ahead through, would have gone ahead obviously to go ahead and really host Crystal Palace. Fulham is hosting Crystal Palace. Preston North End is hosting Aston Villa. Bournemouth is hosting Man City. And Brighton is hosting the winner between Nottingham Forest and Ipswich. Nottingham and Ipswich are really going to be playing tomorrow, Monday night football. So Monday night football returns as we prepare to see to it that teams play in the Champions League. We out. Bye-bye.